Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Nikki, and for those of you who do know me, thank you so much for coming back for yet another video. Now, in today's video, before we even get into today's video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Also, hit the notification bell beside it so you never miss an upload from me. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know what types of videos you guys would like to see next. Now, in today's video, this one is going to be another different video. I like to do videos that, I kind of feel led to do or targeting towards my own experiences, not only makeup and beauty and all of that. And I've really been trying to get into like home decor lately too. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Now, this is actually what inspired it. I'm going through a situation right now of trying to get over someone. I'm trying to get over this guy. So this is basically it's not gonna be like a how to get over, like not to get over how to get over heartbreak, or it's not gonna be me telling you like what you should do, because I personally feel like people cope in different ways, and I feel like as long as it is a healthy mechanism, a healthy way of coping, then it's all good. But if you're like, doing a lot of negative things, that might not be the best idea. But I know sometimes when you get your heart broken, it's very easy to fall into like doing things that you shouldn't do, or like getting violent and just falling into a mess of things. Trust me, I've been there. I haven't always been so positive. It's growth, and it's like, one day at a time, one step at a time type thing. So anyway, let's keep moving. So this video is pretty much like getting over heartbreak. So I was just recently in a situationship with a guy. I'm just gonna give you the backstory. So we've been kind of just like on and off, reconnect, then unconnect, then reconnect, then unconnect for almost a year now. In December of this year, it would have been a year if I would have allowed this to continuously go on. So I met this guy in December of last year, and when I met him, I just thought like, oh my God, like, how you meet someone and after you've just gone through so much with men, and you just oh my God, like finally somebody that's talking like they got some sense, somebody that could possibly be the man for me, somebody that I could possibly, bring home to my family. I could see myself being in a relationship with a man like this. And then as time progresses, shit happens. Like, excuse my French, but things happen. So anyway, I was with this guy. We were talking for a little bit. Then I found out there was another woman. So basically, I felt like I was competing, and he ended up choosing the other woman over myself. And like for me, I'm not a cocky person. I wouldn't even say I'm the most confident all the time, because I feel like there's always room for improvement. So I'll just, I just the bare minimum. I take the bare minimum, and just kind of do me. So I've never been like this cocky person that like, oh, I'm bad, I'm a bad B, I'm a bad this, like that. So basically, it really kind of, it took a punch at my self-esteem, because I felt like, well, dang, like, am I not pretty enough? Am I not good enough? You start thinking all types of things about yourself and wondering like what you can do better to improve yourself for a man. But I eventually got past that stage. So we stopped talking, and then we decided not to be friends, not to communicate anymore. Then we reconnected again. We reconnected on the terms of them breaking up. So they had just broken up, and we reconnected. We ran into each other again at the spot that we always we go to. So we ran into each other. I hadn't seen him in that spot for a while, so I didn't think I was really ever gonna see him again. And then we ran into each other again. We spoke. It was very cordial, and how are you? How's life? How's everything going? And, you know, it got to the point, I was like, you know, you seem kind of down tonight. You know, is everything all right? Is everything all good or whatever? It's like, you know, yeah, you know, things aren't too great for him at the time. You know, he's like, you know, I was out by myself because I'm no longer in a relationship. And in my head, I'm like, you know, I'm going to be straight up honest with y'all. In my head, I was like, oh, okay, this is my shot to win this man back. That was my first thought. This is my shot to win him back. That was my first thought. Like, no lie, y'all. I ain't even going to front with y'all or pretend. I'm going to be straight up real. I thought it was my shot to get him back. She's out the picture. She's gone away. But boy, was I wrong. And you should never think like that, especially after someone is broken up. Because if he's down about this person, that means he has real feelings for them. And they just don't disappear overnight. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the casualty in that war. Like, you're, in the words of him, like, anyway. But you're going to be a casualty, and you're basically a bystander that got hurt. So at the time, I wasn't thinking like, oh, you know, and I've been in a situation before. You meet a new person, but you're just getting out of a relationship or a situation with someone that you really care for and have feelings for. And, you know, you're trying to mingle with this person, especially somebody that, you know, it's a familiar face. You know, they were, you know, really good to you or whatever. So, anywho, we reconnected again, decided to hang out, and, you know, at that point, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe things are on track for us to kind of, you know, just move forward or whatever. And then he became real secretive. And then at that moment, that's when I was like, I feel like she's back in the picture. You know, he's communicating with her again, and maybe they're trying to work it out. And lo and behold, ran into him again with her. And that was the whole situation. So we stopped talking. Then we got back on good terms. And I just felt like a complete fool once again, because now we're basically back to the same thing. You know, this same girl is back in the picture once again, and he just wasn't man enough to tell me, and I ended up finding out on my own. I ended up catching him out with her, and it was very hurtful because he blocked me, so I didn't know what was going on at first. But then I found out because I actually saw them together again, and I had some not so nice words to say at first. And then he actually sent me a message and apologized, and I forgave him. But I forgave him for me, not for him, because a lot of times people think forgiveness is for the other person. No, and I know that sounds so Tyler Perry of me, but like legit, the forgiveness helps you more than it helps the other person. Like, they're apologizing because they're trying to ease that guilt. They're trying to save face and make themselves feel better. But you ultimately hold all the cards, because you cannot forgive them or you can forgive them. Like, you can just sit and hold on to that forgiveness and be miserable, or you can just allow them to have it and you can just let it go. So anyway, that is the backstory of what's basically going on. I'm sitting on the floor, y'all, because I really wanted to get comfortable and talk to y'all. So that's basically the situation that I've just recently went through, and I've been having the hardest time because I actually really developed feelings for this guy, and I feel like he actually cares, and he cared, but I feel like he connected with her more and then he connected with me. And I wrecked my brain all this week trying to figure out what she had that I didn't have. And I'll be honest, you know, sometimes women, that's like, that kind of knocks at our self-esteem to have a man choose another woman over you. Like, that really can like do something to you. It can really, you know, mess with your self-esteem a little bit. So I wrecked my brain all week, just trying to figure out, like, okay, what is it that I didn't have? You know, I consider myself to be a good person. You know, I feel like I deserve happiness. So what am I doing wrong? But I really had to understand that it wasn't, you know, it wasn't me. It was him. It was totally and completely him. So anytime, like, you're going through a heartbreak and this person has done you wrong, like, there's always a consequence for your actions. And even if the person like apologizes, begs for forgiveness, I firmly believe in karma, and I firmly believe that everything, what goes around comes around. If you put out bad, you're gonna get bad. You reap what you sow. You put out positive, you get positive. So I'm pretty much a person that tries to put out positive all the time. I know I'm not perfect, and I do mess up. Excuse me, y'all. I feel like I'm getting sick. Oh my goodness. But I genuinely like to be a person that just puts out positive vibes. So my next step is to figure out, okay, how am I going to get over this? What am I going to do next? As you guys know, because if you're watching my videos, you know that I'm trying to pursue a career in YouTube. So I have dreams, I have goals. My ultimate goal is to have a makeup line of my own one day, to own something that's mine, that I completely put my blood, sweat, and tears into. That is the goal for me. So I feel like this is now a time for me to really just dive into something that I'm truly passionate about, and something that I feel like is worth my time. So I've really have been trying to just focus on positive things and picking up on things that I've kind of left off, like that have fell by the wayside. Because when I was really involved with him, I did let YouTube slip through the cracks, and I stopped doing as much makeup. I stopped freelancing as much. So I basically put all of my goals and dreams aside and just kind of catered to him and just helped him get through the things that he was going through, and just kind of minimized my situations and minimized what was going on with me. And that was my first mistake. You never want to give a person all of you, because then you don't have anything to give yourself. It should be an equal 50-50 split, and I just wasn't receiving a 50-50. I was giving 95%, and he was probably giving 20%, if that. So it's very important not to lose yourself. Even if you get in a relationship and a person is like, really good for you, a good fit, you never want to lose yourself in another person. So next step, I'm trying to figure out how to get over this breakup. Pick up things that I left off, get back into them, and dive into them. I feel like that's what I've really been doing lately, because I've been thinking of a lot of ideas and brainstorming some things that I would like to do for my channel. So I feel like that's really been helpful for me, just throwing myself into my passions and just allowing me to really just move forward. Okay, second thing, giving myself time to heal. Not that, for me, that's just like not getting involved with anybody, and just giving myself the time to really just heal my heart and feeling everything, feeling all of my feelings, and just allow myself to really kind of grieve, cry if I need to, laugh if I need to, whatever it is. Just allowing everything to come out, allowing those feelings to flow, and just really like just feel them, feel everything, feel all the hurt, feel all the pain, and know that I finally have closure of the situation, and I don't have to worry about it, any longer. So just having closure and doing what I got to do to, to move forward. I would say thirdly is just being happy, taking my happiness back, taking control of my happiness. Like, I feel like I put my happiness in other people's hands a lot, and it's very easy to allow people to control your emotions. Like, you allow them to control how you feel just by their actions. And I really told myself, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna allow people to dictate how I feel. No matter what they're doing, how they're maneuvering, they're not going to control how I feel. They're not going to control my feelings. So I've decided, taking back my happiness and just taking control, just doing things that make me happy. I want to get back into fitness. I want to get back into working out to get my body where it needs to be. My health hasn't been the greatest. I just feel like I've been getting so like sick lately, or I'm not feeling well, and I'm just having trouble like with my stomach and everything. So it's just been a lot, so I haven't been able to dive in like I wanted to. And I know it probably sounds like a lot of excuses, but when you're in pain, the last thing you want to do is work out. And so my phone actually died last night, but I did want to finish off the video, and I was gonna wait until I got home, but since I'm not doing anything on my lunch hour, I decided to just, you know, finish up what I was saying now. So I left off talking about, you know, health-wise and me wanting to get back into fitness and working out, because I'm losing weight, but I'm losing weight very slowly. And I feel like if I add exercise along with my diet and me just eating healthier and trying to become a healthier person in general, then I think that, I think I'll do better. But I'm actually going to start working out again really soon. I've thought about working with a trainer again, because that really helped me to stay disciplined, and it also helped me to target the areas that I really wanted to focus on. So I decided that I would look into finding a trainer that works for me and works with my schedule and works with my budget, of course. So definitely want to start doing that. And I feel like, you know, that's something that really helped me. It's something that you can really just, you know, you can put, you know, all of that anger and all the emotions, the hurt, the pain, everything you're feeling, just put it all into your workout and really just release all of that and let it go. So yeah, this has been a hard one, a tough one to get through, but I would say the best way for getting over a breakup, getting over a heartache, getting over anybody is like just doing things that make you happy, focusing on yourself. Pick up some of those goals that you put down and do whatever makes you happy. Like at that point, you know, it's self-evaluation, it's self-healing, and you're concerned about your well-being and your mental state, your emotional state, your physical state. All of that ties into one. It ties in together. And by me being a person that deals with anxiety real bad, I definitely have to, you know, watch my stress levels and watch how upset I get, because it can just have my anxiety going all out of whack, and then I'm anxious and I'm worrying, and, you know, it's just not worth it. I just feel like it's not worth it for a person that doesn't deserve you, and they don't see what you truly are and how special you are. They don't deserve the worrying. They don't deserve you, you know, they just don't deserve you, you know, feeling all that pain and holding on to it. And just, you know, it's a day-by-day process, and it's a day-by-day situation. Just like getting over the loss of, you know, anyone or anything like that. It's a day-by-day, you know. So you definitely have to take your time, and that's what I've been doing. Just taking my time. And yeah, I have days I want to cry and I just want to break down. And there are days where I just, you know, I miss him, and I want to pick up the phone and call him, and I want to text him, and I just want to see what he's doing. But I know at the end of the day, I'm doing what's best for me and what's healthiest for me. But yeah, so I really hope that this helped anybody that's out there dealing with a broken heart, you know, you getting over a breakup or anything of that nature. I hope this video really helped you. And I didn't want this video to be super long. I just kind of wanted to just kind of tell you the backstory and hit a couple key points. But yeah, y'all, I feel like I'm getting sick. It's crazy. But yeah, I hope this video helps someone. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, comment, like, and subscribe, and tell other people to subscribe to my channel. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.